Breaking news. Miyetti Allah cattle breeder association of Nigeria, Makban, Miyetti Allah. That's the Fulani S-men, and that's our Bola body. They have met the US consulate, talking about peace, that they want peace in Nigeria. And there's a video to that. I'm going to post that video for all of our viewers to see it. Miyetti Allah have met US consulate here in Nigeria. They want peace, Miyetti Allah. 2 weeks ago, they told President protect Fulani S-men from attacks by vigilantes in Nigeria. There's a video. I'm going to show you the picture too. It's on the news. But people are saying that is it not the villagers that are being killed that should have met US consulate, not the Fulani people? And there's other people are saying that they're trying to take Donald Trump that is going to save the Miyetti Allah from people. What? Biafra Never you are here this morning. Miyetti Allah is meeting US consulate. People are saying that it's for protection, but then I have not seen the end of the meeting what US is saying. If you are watching for the first time, click the like button, on notifications, drop a comment, also share this video, but then subscribe to this YouTube channel, like this video, and also share with others. What do you have to say this morning before I get this about the meeting of the Miyetti Allah to the US consulate?
Yes. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. Watching us from, I remember humble self, that Biafran evangelist, and I will continue to air my view in the axis of the truth. The Miyetti Allah, that the Makban, has, gone as far as going to U.S. Embassy to cry for support, for protection, for security. Please, I want to ask, who are the people that are causing insecurity in Nigeria if these people are asking for protection and for security? Because before those, whether they are hunter was the vigilantes, yes. Before the vigilantes start to lay hand on these people, before the vigilantes start to react, something leads to something. No smoke without fire. Before they begin to lay hand on, is it today they existed in Nigeria? Is it today they come to this Nigeria? They have been in Nigeria for many years, over 100 years. Because if you calculate 1914 till 2014, you will know that Nigeria have completed their 100 years of being together. So they have stayed more than 100 years together in Nigeria. For anybody to rise against them, that means there is something that they have committed. Then who are the people causing the insecurity if you are not the one? Miyetti Allah. If you people are not the one killing people and firing people, look at Benue, look at the Plateau, look at Enugu State, look at Ebonyi State. Look at, as I speak to you, my brother, in Borno State, half of Borno have been occupied by these people. Boko Haram have taken Borno.
But Miyetti Allah and the Fulani S-men, they are different from Boko Haram.
Baba, according to Yoruba, they are all the same. Which one? Okay, look at all these people now. Which one is Boko Haram? Which one is S-man now? Point one. You cannot differentiate them. They are all the same.
Or they are killing people at the same
time. Because they are killing people. S-men are killing, they are buying. Then Boko Haram too, they buy. The two parties are busy. Their business here is to buy people. Then why are you not differentiating them? And how do you expect me to differentiate them? I don't know them and I cannot differentiate them. Now they are seeking for alliance or for protection. And they are seeking it from the hands of the United States of America. Do you know why they do that? Because they know that Mr. President Donald Trump is Mr. No-Nonsense. He's not ready to tolerate those things. And let me tell you, this man has been pointing and accusing and being annoyed over the killing of the Christians, especially in Africa and in Nigeria to be precise. So they themselves are looking for political way, for them to seek for support in order to continue carrying out their evil, their atrocities in this country, of which they are not going to get such grant from somebody like Donald Trump?
Because former governor of Benue State, Governor Samuel Otom, said that Miyetti Allah should be declared a terrorist. There's a video to it. I will show my viewers the video. He said, declare Miyetti Allah a terrorist. People are saying that the people are under pressure. That's why they have to run to the US consulate. What do you have to say? Are the Miyetti Allah now under pressure? Since that all eyes are on them.
Yes, of course. They are under pressure. And they're supposed to be under pressure, and they need to be under pressure. Under pressure, they shall remain forever in their life. Because they are the reason why Nigeria is going the way it's going. Politically, in leadership, even in the society. They have been the one ruling Nigeria. Nigeria economy is collapsing. They are the one that collapsed Nigeria economy. You understand? The other side, why Nigerians now today, this one say buy them, this one say buy them. Is it not as a result of them, the killing that they are killing Nigerians, that made Nigerians begin to form vigilantes every corner, every room, every street, forming vigilantes? Is it not as a result of their buying? Before the forming of ESN by Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, what resulted to that? Initially in Nigeria, I know nothing, even to my old age. I know nothing as anything called ESN. Until when the crime become too much, then he decided to form ESN to safeguard his people. And even that they stop when they rise, look at during the time of Jonathan, see the way he had march on them, and they started complaining that they are retaliating Biafra. Do you understand me? And even that they are strictly and restricted. All these vigilantes they are forming every corner, every street, wouldn't have come up. CSN wouldn't have come up. Every other like Amoteku wouldn't. What brought Amoteku? Was it not as a result of the massacre in the war that makes the late governor of Akeredolu, Abi, that makes him to form Amoteku? Is that not so? Was there anything like Amoteku before? There was nothing like Amoteku. But something triggered, something led to, to form, to think of alternative. And that alternative, they landed it or concluded it by Amoteku. Let's form Amoteku, and they form Amoteku. At least because I watched the man when he was alive, he wept like a baby. He did not cry, but he wept. He wept. And I felt for him. And I saw that father. I saw that father in him. He's a man, he's one of the Yoruba person I love.
Now, we've said under news again. The former governor of Benue State, Otom, said, like I said, I'll show my viewers the video. He said that they should find a way to disarm Miyetti Allah. That means they should take away their weapons that they have. This is that the Nigerian government can take away the weapons of them. The ordinarily, an S-man is supposed to have a stick or a cane, not a weapon. What do you have to say about that?
Nigerian government, Otom, during your tenure, what did you do?
Former governor of
Benue State, what did you do? Yes, it is good you say that should be declared terrorists, which Nigerian government has refused to do that. They are afraid to do that. And let me tell you again, the innocent ones like us are the one that I call, they are the one that are called a terrorist because of hatred. I have digressed a little. Now let me come back again. Listen and listen good. Taking away arms from these people is not going to be possible. I don't see it coming because the Nigerian government, who are the Nigerian government? Who are the people that are in that power to take away the gun? They are the one. And their mission is to Islamize and colonize Nigeria. So how will they achieve their dream or their aim if the gun should be taken away from them? That means you're automatically trying to tell them that that aim or that your vision, that dream is not going to be possible. You don't need it again in this country by taking the gun away from them. So for them to achieve that dream, the gun must remain with them. And that is why the government doesn't want to take it away from them. And I don't see them taking it away from them because they must achieve their goal. But I want to make a promise unto them. You can achieve that goal successfully in Nigeria, but you will not achieve it in Biafra land, because Biafra is not part of Nigeria, and it can never be.
Enugu State Governor has yet to make any statement, at least on the issue of what's happening in his own part of the state, because we've seen the activities of the armed men in Enugu State. What do you think the people of Enugu should do, or what should be their next line of action over the incessant
all the youth to form? If there is anything that is above vigilante, form it and make sure that you lay hand on something to defend yourself, because these people hold something and government is backing them. But if you see opportunity before they opportune you, first of all, opportune them before they opportune you. That is the way I put it. Defend yourself.
Tiwada Juma said that it is time for Nigerians to defend themselves, that the government cannot do it alone. DSS boss said this. But then, how do we defend ourselves since there is no sophisticated weapon that the citizens have?
My brother, let's start it. A room is not built in a day. If you don't know how, support the men on the ground, the ESN first. Then number two, start to have a community contribution, a community meeting, a community contribution. Raise money within the families, within the communities, within the regions. Get arms for yourself. Get weapons for yourself to defend yourself. That is my own advice in Enugu State, because it's becoming too obvious. And the governor is holding his hand, because he will tell you that his hand, that is the normal language, that his hands are what? Are tied. That is the next language. And true, you don't blame him. His hands are truly tied, because he signed a document before going there. And that document is that you will be there and you will sell your people to us, and we will give you a college of yam.
Now, let me allow my boy to see the video of Samuel Autumn. It's a very trending video that has really gone viral. It's going viral. Even though when he was the governor, he made that statement, Miyetti Allah should be called the terrorists and be declared so, and then take away their arms, that there can be peace in Benue then and in Nigeria at large. Okay, then we'll come back and complete our interview.
This country belongs to all of us, and the federal government, the presidency, must act fast, because time is going. From north, west, northeast, north central, southwest, southeast, south, there is general insecurity, and this is being prepared by herdsmen. I want to repeat again, I have made it a petition to the presidency and to all security agencies before, that if they want peace, Miyetti Allah must be arrested. These are people who have owned up. They have taken responsibility that they have killed, they maim, they rape, and do all sorts of atrocities. And yet their leadership is in Abuja, and nobody is confronting them. And until these people are arrested, when I talk, I was being castigated. I was being vilified. Nothing bad that was not said against me. I am this and that. But the reality is here. It is not just happening to Benue State today. It is happening to the entire country. Why is the federal government being silent about this Fulani man? When will the federal government come out and criticize and arrest herdsmen carrying AK-47? When are they going to do that? Are we second citizens in this country? What gives Fulani man superior to any other person, to a thief man? I am not their slave. A Benue man is not a slave to any Fulani man in this country. And so federal government must do this. At a point in time, the federal government came out with a policy through the police that even those with license, den guns, double barrel and pump action should surrender to police. How many times have the presidency come out to condemn that Fulani men are carrying AK-47 all over the place? This is not correct. We stand for justice, equity, and fairness. Whatever is happening to a Fulani man should also happen to any other person. That was why I called the federal government to license me and many others to have guns, to have AK-47 too. Because if I have my AK-47, a Fulani man is coming there, he knows that I have, and he has. Then we can fight each other. But you can't disarm me and arm a Fulani man. This is the point. So this is not right. The federal government is biased, is unfair. The failure in security is caused by federal government. This question of arresting those who oppose to Fulani men. I also heard about the press statement issued by the presidency when the governor of Ondo issued a 7-day ultimatum that the Fulani should leave the forest. The presidency came out swiftly and said that it is wrong for him to say that. But when people are killed in Benue, killed in Ondo, killed in Ekiti, killed in Taraba, killed in Jigawa, killed in Zamfara, killed in all these places by these herdsmen, and they come out, there is one Fulani social cultural organization called FUNA, who came out and claimed responsibility and said that they are going to do more. They will mobilize Fulanis from all over the place to come and take over Nigeria, that it is their ancestral land. Presidency did not say anything. But they quickly ordered the arrest of an activist who stood up to speak and to work against his people. What else will you do? When you see your people being killed, you see your people's farm being razed down, being eaten up by herdsmen, what else will you do as a patriotic person of that community? What else will you do? It's just the same thing. The World Terrorist Index have described Fulani as the 4th terrorist group in the world. But up to today, they have not cared, the federal government have not cared to declare herdsmen as terrorist organization. And they have gone further to form Miyetti Allah, cattle hore, Miyetti Allah, cattle breeders, Miyetti Allah, this one, Funam, that one. And federal government is romancing with them. And federal government comes out to defend them anything time something happens to them. But when they cause pains in the lives of other people, federal government will keep quiet. Federal government have gone ahead to ban iPod. Why can't they ban? What did iPod do that they went ahead and banned them? This one that Fulanis are taking over everywhere under the watch of the presidency, and they're not saying anything. What is the meaning of that? What are they trying to say? When you talk, they will come after you. Some people are afraid in this country to talk because if they come, EFCC will come after them. ICPC will come after them. Security agencies will come after them. They did that to me. And I went to court against them and I won. They did that to me. They tried to impeach me. But by the grace of God, I survived. So these are the issues. So why do you need to go and talk about that man must be arrested? How about the Fulani men that killed people, remove people's eyes, give people gradual killing? Have you made any attempt to arrest them? All these things are all over the place on social media. And that is why I'm calling on Mr. President to act fast. Otherwise, it will be late. And all of us will be consumed. We may wake up one day and we'll discover that we don't have a country called Nigeria again. And the only way to do it is for our leader, the president, to come in and act fast.
They took their properties and today they are suffering for it. Because their partner thinking that we are their problem. Now they are facing what they are partnering. No. See, let me tell you this. What is happening today was part of Amanda Fodio ideology. Ideology to Islamize and to Fulanize Nigeria. When this ideology came in 1914 to Nigeria, 1914 to Nigeria. They first and foremost successfully established it in the Zamfara kingdom, as at that time, you know, this Zamfara kingdom I made mention existed before Nigeria. They existed the same time that the Asian people, the Biafrans, Igbos existed. They existed during the time of the Benin Empire, Zamfara. So they came and established successfully, and they succeeded in Zamfara. That today you can see Hausa and Fulani whatsoever they are the grandfather or the grandmother of the Northern, I mean Zamfara. Are you hearing me? I'm coming from the angle of the history. So the Mandafodio have it in mind to conquer Nigeria and establish their kingdom, as Superhead said that Nigeria is their place, their settling place. And that was why they fought that war. And they convinced the Benues and the Plateau today, you know, and they joined them to kill and to massacre the Igbos. So, unknowingly and unfortunately for them, that the major vision which the Igbos saw that time, you know, during the war they say it was an Igbo coup, but it was not an Igbo coup. Igbos have already foreseen what the Mandafodio men are about to, you know, to carry out in Nigeria. Igbos in the person of Nzogu as at that time and Ifajuna rose up against it to sanitize Nigeria and to silence all these evil cabals who have this intention against the fellow Nigerians. But they now later cooked it and you know, transfer the whole thing upon the Igbo people, and the Igbo people suffered and paid so severely on this. Today now, that dream, that agenda is coming to fulfill in Benue State. Now that's why today they have chased away, ransacked, give quick notice in Benue State, in most of their villages. They have given them quick notice for them to go, and as you can see today, many villages go there in Benue State, they are empty. The Fulanis are now coming to establish their kingdom as one of their vision from their grandfather, Mandafodio, which tried the same thing to enter his, but on his way, it was cut short.
Now, in the next 2 minutes, I'll allow you and my viewers to see the video of what happened in Benue State. It's a 3-minute video, so relax and watch it. All the village has been deserted. It's a very bad news. All their churches have gone. They have been replaced. I want to see that video very soon. But before evangelist, are you not afraid that the same thing might happen in the eastern part of Nigeria, especially with the kind of governor that you have?
No. It can't happen. For it is not going to be possible. We withstood Nigeria for 3 good years in the war, including Benue joined Nigeria as a whole, including Yorubas, joined Nigeria as a whole to fight the Igbos during the war. Not just all this water, including Egypt, British, Russia, and America, many nations, foreign countries, backing Nigeria. They backed Nigeria. They gave Nigeria their serious support. As of last 2 months, I stand to be corrected, that the Russian man, the very person that bombed Biafra land during the Civil War, he commented and he was advising Nigeria that they should play with caution, that he was the one that bombed Biafra land during the war. And for us, our fathers, to withstood them, as at that time whereby we have nothing for 3 good years. He said, I quote, that it will be difficult for Nigeria to defeat the Biafra now.
Now, so let me allow you and my viewers to see it's a 3-minute video, so relax and watch it. Many things have gone wrong in Benue State. They have changed almost everything in that state. So relax and watch it, and we'll come back and then continue our discussion.